Hello, thanks for joining me again on another video for Friend's Car Repair Corner. So today it's a bit of a weird video. Pretty sure I've had that intro before. Right, bit of a weird one today. Not really. Anyways, yeah, as I say, bit of a weird one. So it's a Niggles video. And when I say Niggles, I mean, you know, there's like a little annoying things that you have in your car. It could be like your jet washers aren't aligned, so when you spray them, the water goes everywhere else apart from the actual windscreen. Or it could be that there's no water in your jet washers, or rattly Glovebox, or a knocking sound from the rear as you go over bumps, or those little things that you're like, what is that? You don't know. And yeah, so I've got a few of those, you know, since doing a lot of driving over Christmas, you know, and being in the car, spending a lot more time. You know, I've noticed there's these few little things that, as I say, are niggles. So that's the plan today. So let's get into it. Let me get to the car. Okay, so we're in the car. So the niggles that I want to address today, there's four of them. One being my glove box, rattling. Second one being my driver's seat, where it been rattling, moving about, and I don't think it should be moving about that much. Third one is my airbag sensor, which is underneath the passenger seat. That is what I believe then being at fault. And then number 4 is my gear knob, which is this. It's come off again. So this time I brought the actual glue gun out so that I can do it properly, get a lot more glue on there before it starts cooling, and yeah, hopefully that will then resolve. If not, I'll just get the super glue out and it will never come off again. So let's get on with it. So front seat, I started doing this, or I've done it already, so let's just quickly cut into some of the footage of that. I see something. Pretty sure it's not meant to be like that. Right, okay, so I've got it all tightened up now. Seat is all ready. Now needs to go back in. It is getting dark. Yeah, bit of a pain, but it is done now. The seat isn't moving. That was my other phone. Yeah, front seat now done. Happy with that. Gear knob, as I say, I'm going to use the glue gun for that, and I've got the extension leads, all of that ready to come out here. The reason I'm going to use the glue gun as well is that I know that once I've got this passenger seat out, right, let's explain about that then quickly. So the airbag sensor light, basically the issue that I have had with the car, my dad advised me, because I bought the car from my dad, don't move the passenger seat, because it will make the a light come up on your dash saying that the airbag, you know, is faulty. It's fine. It's just like a sensor on the bottom of the seat somewhere that, is at fault. And it's been absolutely fine. I've not had it popping up on my thing, but yes, the other day I did hoover my car, so I moved my seat backwards and forwards, and yeah, I do now actually have the airbag light. So let me start her up and I will show you. Okay, so that can then be added onto the list. We can clear that off. But yeah, can you see what I mean? Airbag light. So, yeah, and I know that it's that, passenger side. So my plan for that is to do the same thing that I've done with this chair. Basically get it out, flip it over, check the connections. Maybe I'll have to cut some of the cables back, resolder them. I've got my soldering iron here with me as well. So that is my plan for today. Let's get these little niggly things that annoy me while I'm driving, etc. Sorted, and it will just make my driving experience with the Mondeo that much better. You know, I know everyone's got these jobs, the jobs that you end up putting off, and they annoy you, but you just kind of put up with them. So yeah, it's just going to be a video of me resolving those little niggles. So let's get to it. Right, so with that now done, time to move on to the next one. So let's get this seat out. This is the one, so I can get to the bottom of it. Once I'm then at the bottom of it, I can then have a look at those sensors, have a look at those leads. I might have to peel some of them back just to try and see if I can find any break in the wires. Yeah, let's move on to that. Right, okay, so I've got the seat now all undone and I've then flipped it over. So now we've got this here. So as you can see, all of these cables here. So I think it's something maybe to do with this one. So this is, I think, the actual sensor that is for the seat when it knows that someone's sat on it. But yeah, it's going to be maybe these plugs here. Could be this. Could be this. So yeah, I need to have a look through this wiring now and see if there's anything obvious that I can see which could be, yeah, causing this miscommunication with the dashboard and, yeah, creating the airbag light. So let me have a quick little look at this and see what I can find. Okay, so I've taken this apart just so that I can check all of these in here, that none of them are loose, and they are all solid in there. So I don't think it's to do with any of this. So I can put this cover now back on there. So I don't think it's to do with that floor bit. Okay, so we can miss that. Now I'm going to move on to, yeah, these bits. So what I might do is get the actual chair out of the car now. Right, okay. So I've gone through all of the cables. I can't seem to find anything that is actually broken. So what I'm going to do is I've made sure that all of these are, yeah, connected, thingied in. So I'm going to make sure that all of these cables, instead of them being sort of like loose and rattly where they can get knocked underneath the seat, I'm going to, yeah, cable tie all of these then down so that they're nice and as high up as possible into the chair and as tight as possible, so that when we do the movement, it's not going to knock any of the cables. And then, yeah, we'll put that in the car and see if it makes any difference. Fingers crossed. Right, so that is, yeah, cable tied up. I've cable tied here, tighten that up here. So now that is pretty much all of it, like, solid now. So I'm hoping that this resolves the issue. So let's get it bolted back into the car, battery connected, and then we'll test it. Right, so I've put the seat in, but I've just done it, yeah, just like finger tight. Everything, well, the front part, this, where is it? Unit there. That's all in. That is as tight. But yeah, the actual chair itself is just, yeah, finger tight in, just in case I need to get it off again. So, moment of truth then. Clutch down. Power on. Do I have airbag? Right, bonnet open. Passenger. Driver. Service oil. No airbag light, because that was up there. Get in. Right, that's that sorted. Right, I'm not going to know until I'm driving about, because I think it's where I sort of like scuff my hand coming off of the gear knob that it pulls it off. So I'll have to let you know about that. So front seat done, airbag sensor seat wiggle thing done, gear knob done. Right, glove box. We'll see if we've got enough time to add that into this video. So let's get the glove box apart and see what is potentially causing my rattle. Okay, so T20 bolt, got there, up there, and up there. So I'm just going to undo those now. Right, I've pulled the glove box out. And I'm fairly certain it is this that is just wiggling about because it's broken off of here. Now, looks like maybe someone's attempted to melt this back. But all I'm going to do is take it off. Because, let's move my seat back. It can't come down any further anyway. It's got like a, I don't know, like a lock reset thing to it. And I think what that was just basically made it go like nicely, like a slow motion, like actuator like thing. But if it stops my rattle and it means it just opens up straight away, I'm happy with that. I'd rather, yeah, it open up fast and rather than nice and slow and stop a rattle. So let's get this back in. And I think that is Niggles done. I'm not going to know until I drive the car to let you know whether the glove box is still rattling or not. But I'm fairly confident that that chunky bit that's just sat on the side is probably what was rattling about. So let's get this glove box back in and wrap up and clean up. Right, that is the car now all sorted then. I've done all the cleaning up now. I have been out in the car. The glove box hasn't been knocking, but it hasn't been too bumpy. So again, I'll keep you updated on that, but fairly confident that that's now sorted. So yeah, happy that all of those jobs are now sorted. Hopefully that might give you the inspiration to do the same on your car. Get those yeah, little jobs that have been annoying you all sorted. So yeah, if you have liked the video, please do like and subscribe. It helps me out massively. And if you don't want to miss any of my content, then hit that bell notification. Cheers guys, bye.